Why don't the fucking Venezuelans and the Mexicans and whoever just migrate to fucking Spain? Y'all claim to be Spanish any other time. Go to Spain then. It's literally cheaper for Venezuelans to go to fucking Spain, where you technically belong. America doesn't owe you anywhere as much as Spain does, since Spain enslaved your people. Not America. And Haitians need to go to France. Sure, it's a little costlier and an estimated hour longer to travel. But the language barrier will be non-existent, the culture will be practically the same, and the white guilt will be stronger. They can make friends and truly get jobs without half as much drama. Now, I think the whole cat-eating headlines are grossly racist libel, where black migrants are so quickly demonized for mere memes. I know all of this anti-Haitian propaganda is to fearmonger and incentivize Americans to vote for Trump fans, since the current administration has been asleep while the migration crisis started and gets worse. There was some talk of Kamala breaking human rights of deportees and over-criminalizing citizens of color, so this track record does not give her credit regarding border control and national security. Plus, she said herself, a few times, that undocumented migrants, which is fancy schmancy for illegal invaders, are not criminals. While I understand this, it is not necessary to mimify Haitians with racist libel. That being said, you can't have people jeopardize American safety and resources with failed or selfish federal and state planning to address this issue, which migrants brought upon themselves. The world is huge. There are dozens of country options for these migrants. Even China is better for migration than USA. China is the manufacturer, and USA is the investor and consumer. You shouldn't come to USA unless you can afford to be an investor or consumer. Or Canada is even better because it's safer and probably cheaper. It just doesn't make sense to endanger yourself to come to the United States, where you are clearly not wanted, sadly. If you do come to the United States, you should come with lots of money saved and a legal job lined up and an Airbnb or extended stay hotel for a month. Live there and save up with this job, then move into an apartment. Easier said than done, but at least it's a fucking plan that involves pulling your own weight without compromising citizen resources and safety. That's what Japan tells you to do, and they don't have this issue. They deported a guy for being a trolling nuisance. You probably know who he is, but I won't put his face here. Also, England risked their pound currency value to leave the EU to control migration. Why won't the USA deport actual threats, countries who it owes pretty much nothing to? Why won't the current president and his sugar baby vice president do international negotiation? That's your literal fucking job. Ew. That all being said, Venezuelans, Mexicans etc. need to migrate to Spain. And Haitians need to migrate to France or French Canada.